Morning all, I'm Johnny B and welcome to Sunny Coast Celtic episode 19. Well, what can I say about that performance today? That was absolutely awful, wasn't it? Wasn't what we expected at all. The team I expected, that was the team I thought would be out. Apart from Bernardo, I thought Rio would have been in. It didn't make any difference really at the end. Bernardo didn't play that bad compared to everybody else in the team, but that was a really, really tough watch. Right for the start, you can tell we weren't really at it. Brendan's always on about the start's important and how we go about our business and how that sets the tone for the rest of the game, but we just never started well. We looked awful, we looked pedestrian. Was a pass match for anybody in the game? I'm not so sure. Started off, Schmeichel. How many times did Schmeichel give the ball away? I don't get this. Like, if somebody's having a bad game at half time, like Kobe Donovan, he wasn't the best on the field this morning, but he's only a young boy. He wasn't great. He was giving the ball away. He was just all over the place, right? But he wasn't the only one. So they've took him off. But wouldn't you have took off Schmeichel? I know he was having an absolute shocker. He's gave the ball away. What was he doing for the fucking goal? You know, he's flapping about there with his right hand. It's on his left hand. Why not just put your left hand up and try and put it out of the bar or put it by the post? Why is he putting his right hand across? I don't get it. He was flapping about. Like, what's going on there? He's been flapping about for a couple of weeks. Sinisalo, like at half time, I'd have went, you know what, you're having a shocker, Michael. Come off, get Sinisalo on, because when you start making mistakes, the whole game just chases you after that. You start making more mistakes because you're determined to make up for the one that you've done. It was a shocker. How bad was he today? And I said before the game, Michael, doesn't matter what one we put in, but his experience in Europe, and that's great, but that was absolutely shocking for him. So it was terrible. He kept passing the ball to them in the midfield and then blaming the player. The players doesn't know you're going to fucking put it in there. Anyway, he was awful. Kobe Donovan was terrible. The young guy, we've been praising him. And it's not like it was a European game, it's too much for him. He just didn't have a good game on the night. Kieran Tierney, I thought, played well tonight at left back. You could see, and about 20 minutes before the end of the game, he got injured. He tried to chase a ball and he got injured and he played it away, but I thought to myself, he's going to come off after that. It was only a matter of time. Now, when Kobe Donovan comes off, wouldn't you just swap him for Ralston? Why are we fucking about at the back four, putting Kieran Tierney into where the centre half, putting Carter Vickers at right back? You've got a right back on the bench. I don't get what the logic was there. I know I've been saying Ralston's not the answer, but if you take Donovan off, you've got to put Ralston at right back. He played there all his life. Carter Vickers is a centre half. I don't know where Brendan's logic is. For the first time for months and maybe a couple of years, I just thought to myself, please bring Big Ange back. The football was outstanding when he was there. We looked going forward, we were on the forward foot all the time. We just looked pedestrian at the moment. Braga's not a good fucking European side. I thought they'll be alright. They were well organised, they're not a good side, but we made them look good. The amount of mistakes that we made tonight was unbelievable. McGregor, he just goes sideways, back. Come on, Cal, you've got to be better than that. Nygren was awful tonight. Let's go on to him. He was terrible. Wasn't he? But you're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, these players. Bernardo come in, he actually done nothing major, nothing great. And you've got wee Luke McCown sitting on the bench who's probably itching to get on. As I said to you before the game, this could go all wrong, it could go all right. You think to yourself, well, the midfield, you can shuffle them about, but honestly, our back four's normally good, and not one of them played well tonight. I thought CCV was off it. I thought Scalesy was off it. Kieran Tierney was the only one I thought was kind of switched on. The rest were kind of passive. As I say, Nygren was non-existent. He just done nothing tonight. Callum McGregor, again, we've got to change the whole three midfielders. I know it's too late now. The games came and went, but you always knew that was going to happen. This is a bonus, this Europa League. It's no thing we're probably going to win. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought we'd cruise. First game we'd draw, which is right. This game tonight, I thought we'd cruise through it. We never. We were awful. One of the subscribers asked me about 3 weeks ago, give me your prediction for the next 8 games. How many points will Celtic accumulate next? And I thought, well, either 20 or 21. And he said to us, oh, you're being a bit generous. I went, nah, but when you work it all out, the games that we had, we should have won that. And I said, what about yourself? And he thought maybe 10 points, 12 points. Christ, I thought he was going to be way off it. I think this boy's going to be much closer than I'm going to be. That's just awful. That makes us look bad in Europe and everywhere else. Now, we're wondering why we can't just qualify for Europe. Well, that tells you why, doesn't it? Who else? Tenecte, I thought was really good tonight, but he's the only one that looks like he wants to go forward, and it's a shame because the boy's spoiled. He's a really good player, and he's spoiled in a really passive Celtic team. If he had the team of last year or 2 years ago, he'd have been flying. Jota, they had players behind him that were coming to go forward. He's getting the boys self-running by players, by defenders. He's not getting any help. I really don't get it. What's going on? Brendan, I've been trying to back you, mate, but I can't keep backing you when you're playing this fucking passive football. Celtic are better than that. We've always been. Maida, first touch of the game, tripped over the fucking ball, as usual. And I know he's fast, I know he gets in behind, but you got to stop playing him. Get him out of the team, mate. And I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm trying to go forward here with Celtic. We can't go forward with players who don't want to be there. He's clumsy, trips over the ball. He doesn't want to be there. Why are we playing him? Just get him out of the team and let's move on for it. It doesn't matter where you get. Will it bring his value down? I don't really care. It doesn't matter anymore. It's not about value. It's about wanting to play for Celtic. And we can tell tonight that he does. Fucking hell, how clumsy is he going forward? Ian Atchell, I thought that was a fantastic goal. I thought he hit it too early, but great, brilliant. I thought he's got to take that in. He's hit it. I'm thinking, where's this going out in the net? But I've looked at that replay about 5 or 6 times and I can't see it hitting his hand once. It kind of came up and hit him in the chin or the face. It didn't look like it hit his hand. They must have seen it from some other angle that we never seen it. But it was a great finish. And see if that counts, we're on the forward foot. We started to look like we were going a bit. But I think, again, that's just deflated us again. And we just kind of went back into our shell and started playing fucking back, sideways. The only shining light to me was Tenecte. He was the only one that looked like he wanted to go forward. When Sriracha came on, he looked all right for Kieran Tierney. He's a forward-thinking player and all. He wants to go forward. They two can go all right in that side, but I think Kieran's going to be in before he is, which isn't too bad, but I think he could do it again, Tierney, because he looked like he injured himself. He was trying to kid on, it wasn't sore, but you could see him straight away. Even when the ball went out, I thought, he's gone here. And then, see we in the injury time, Schmeichel's running to get the ball, and then he passes it. Doesn't he put it up the park? Passes it to the side. Then it comes back to Scalesy. Then it goes back out to Carter Vickers. For fuck's sake, have a crack, Celtic. Why are we playing at the back when we're 2-0 down? All it takes is one goal to come back, and we never even looked like it. Did we? We had a few good crosses into the box. See, when people get to the byline, they're just smashing it across, hoping it hits somebody and goes in. Cut it back. There's players standing in the middle of the box with their hands up. Cut it fucking back. Don't need to just smash it across the goals, hoping it hits somebody and goes in. I don't know. That whole game tonight has changed my whole viewing of what's been happening. I was really upbeat and upmarket before the night's game, and that has just deflated me. I looked at the crowd. There's spaces all over the park. The atmosphere was good. The Celtic fans created a bit of atmosphere, but it just looked like there was spaces all over the place, which tells me people's not wanting to pay for these games. I think the way Celtic are going, they've got that much money in the bank. See these European bonus games, they should just let people in for nothing. You know, let them go and see the game because you're no shown as anything that we've got to pay in for. That was garbage tonight. I don't, honestly, everybody was off and you should be up for a game like that. They're saying it's a shitty time. Nah, it's never a shitty time. You've got all the fans. I got up this morning at 2:30 in the morning in Australia to watch that. So I went to my bed a bit earlier, got up to watch this. Now I've got to go to work and I know I'm not at the game, I'm not spending my money, but I lose money all the time because I've got to go to my bed early, miss the first couple of hours of work. It's absolutely shambolic what we had to watch tonight. And I think Brendan needs to have a good look at himself after tonight. We can only give you so many chances, Brendan. Stop making excuses that the board never gave you the money. You've got players there that are good enough to beat teams like Braga. You've got to try and get your best side on the park. You've got them on the park and then you play fucking sideways and back the way. Come on, Brendan, we're better than that. Have you given up as well? Are you doing a Dyson here? You just stopped altogether just to prove a point? Well, don't prove a point to the Celtic fans because we still want to watch the game. We still want Celtic to win. So please, get your finger out your arse, man. This is awful. Anyway, sorry about the rant and raving. I'm just being honest. We were all crap tonight. One player, Tenecti, got pass marks for me. But seriously, Schmeichel should have been off at half time. He caused us that first goal. If they don't score that first goal, it's, you know, any goal can go either way. But fuck, what was Schmeichel doing there? Fuck, I don't know what he was doing. It was awful. And you don't want to blame one person, but I think he was the main instigator of the night. And he's got to be better than that. So you got to take him out for Saturday. Get Sinisala and start playing him. Anyway, look, I hope you have a good rest of the day. All we can hope now is to cheer us up a wee bit that Rankers get beat by Sturm Graz, but it's not going to cheer us up that much, but at least it will help us. Anyway, we'll catch up with you soon and have a good day and hail, hail.